This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Checks with the projectile. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Who's gonna make a move? The fighters are at a standstill. What's going on through their heads? Knockdown. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Player 1 chases them down. No more drive gauge. Player 2 may be just about done this round, but they still have a chance with a full drive gauge to tap into. This is a perfect execution and gameplay nets our fighter a perfect round. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Combo with the target combo. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. They back the opponent into the corner. Untouchable, impetuous, impregnable, and perfect. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Goes for the throw. Knockdown. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Gets right in there. Sees it coming and blocks it out. All right, what's coming up next? Throws them to negate the block. Will that drive impact get punished? Grabs them. In with a backstep roll. Jumps. You've got to be mindful of reach. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Both fighters planning something? Not much drive gauge to work with for both fighters here. KO! Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? The jump in is denied. Dashes forward. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Player 1 can build off this lead. Okay, creating some space here. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Jumps up. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Superb reactions on display. Grabs and throws them away. Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive movement. KO. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Fight round. Trouble. Oh my god, they just choked it up! Medium kick hits. Aims for the shit. Charges forward. Scrapping it out. Impact. Squash. What'll happen here? Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be open. Rushes in. Both fight it and whiffs. They're wide open. Oh, the throw connects. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Wants to close it out in style, but is it enough? Are they dead? Oh, they're dead! What a way to close it out! Woo! I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell them what's good. Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Ooh, gets the perfect parry to stop that dead. How will they capitalize on this opening? Lots of aggression from both sides. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Knockdown. Player 1 chases them down. Did well to get the buff in there. Takes a trip. The jump in catches them. Sticks the combo. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Smart play with the throw. Knockdown and they need KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Decides to puff up while they can. Puffs up. Brushes that off and keeps going. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Anti-air drops him. Smart play with the throw. Sneaks it all, the throw connects. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? What a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Starts things off with a jump in. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Player 2 with the betting it all on the drive rush. Player 2 with the rhythm owning that space. Amazing. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Taps him on the dome. Player 2 is, ooh, what a smart throw. Both sides getting ready. Player 1 still has a chance, but it knocked him out of the air. Connects with the throw. What's next? Gotta do better than that. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Player 2 can't use any drive boost. Gotta play it safe. They are done. Player 2 is gonna be watching
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Round 1.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Deftly shuts out the jumper. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Takes a trip. Recovers from burnout. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Had the radar up and running. Taking stock. Grabs him, Nice read with the cannon spike. Oh, burnout triggered. Player one can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. KO! Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. Brushes that off and keeps going. Extra spicy Shoryu connect. Smart play to stop the opponent there. Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with the chance to score big here. Smart play with the throw. Attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Barely blocks the jump-in. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Does he right? And whiffs! They're wide open! This is gonna hurt! They gotta dig down deep here. This may turn into a flatline zone. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Gotta do better than that. Final round. Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. This is a bad situation to be in. Nothing stops this train. Meets them air to air. Throws them. Big throws. Player one is barely hanging on to their last bit of drive. Burns out. Player absolutely relentless. Plenty of help. Shrugs that off. Oh, yo! Raw super here? More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Low heavy. Crowns them from above. What are they gonna do? Breaking them shins with the low heavy. Whoa, you're grounded. Player two is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.